After graduating at the Nelson Mandela University in the Eastern Cape with a degree in psychology, then 22-year-old Sowetan resident Makatu Chivula returned home in the hope of finding a job in his study field.
I think I canvassed almost all the hospitals in Gauteng, trying to get some sort of internship or something where I can job shadow, because I really had a passion for psychology and I wanted to work within that field. And unfortunately, I just wasn't getting anything.
Desperate for work, Makatu decided to look for any possible job he could find.
I always believe that an idle mind is the devil's playground. So when I realized that I couldn't find a job in my field of study, I decided to put my degree to the side and get any job I could find. And I was fortunate enough to get a job at a candle making company. And I jumped in there, and within 5 to 6 months, that's where I fell in love with the passion of making candles and the art of, just creating something from nothing and putting value into it and selling it.
The company, called The Light Candle, initially operated from Makatu's home until a friend and former business partner decided to invest in his business venture. He moved to a new premises in Pimville, Soweto. Makatu says the skills he learned as a psychology student helped him in his newly found business.
I'm able to input what I learned from psychology into the relationship, into speaking to people, into putting pricing. I mean, there's things such as psychological pricing when you think about it. So it's given me a holistic approach into my business and has helped me skill myself to run the business through building relations, speaking the language, how to study the customer behavior and making sure that you give them what they need.
Today, Makatu employs 3 full-time staff, including 62-year-old Makesha Tomunyane. Makesa says 2 of her 5 adult children are unemployed and that many young people in Soweto remain unemployed despite walking around with qualifications.
As a person who struggled with unemployment, I understand what it means for them, but not only for them, but also for me. I think it shows the impact I'm giving out to the world, and it shows the difference I'm making. And I think more than anything, that's what keeps me going, because I know that there's people counting on me and I cannot afford to relax or be complacent.
Makatu decided to aim for a niche market, and today's biggest customer base are traditional healers, churches and the wellness sector.
He will be good. He's successful. He's got a lot of customers here.
I saw the way he's pushing. I'm so proud of him. Since I knew him, I always say, you have done a good thing, then keep it up, my boy.
Makatu says many of his peers who studied with him are still looking for full-time employment.
For me, besides my little efforts of employing the people that I can, I think more than anything, I always advise just to start a business, because I believe entrepreneurship is the #1 key to escaping unemployment.